with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're ticked off across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if I true fan his chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of clawless cat and fatty life and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for Wednesday, Tuesday the 15th of April 2025. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. As of right now, there is no sign of DSP. Phil Burnell is apparently still sleeping. Nowhere to be seen in his usual chat, nowhere to be seen in his Kick chat. If we refresh the Kick ban page, I'm pretty sure it'll still be not updated either with the freshest of bans. Nah, that's from hours ago. You know, so hours and hours and hours ago, you know what I mean? So yeah. Snort Sacks 220 Rio was the last ban on Kicks, so yeah. Phil Burrell is nowhere to be seen as of yet, so I guess we'll wait for Phil to wake up and fucking do his fucking job before he fucking plays his shitey fucking Minecraft. We got some things to go over. First of all, wait. First of all, this podcast is going to be somewhat strange because Phil is going to talk about something weird. Phil had this very strange tweet, which I will show you now on this channel. I have a predominantly male audience and people have been asking me for something different than food reviews when I hit goal milestones. I have an idea and it's weird, but some of the most odd stuff does seem to work these days. I'll present it on the podcast in the morning. If we can guess what he's going to fucking present, we get 5 free spaces. If you guys can fucking correctly guess, there's a Q&A section at the top of the chat. You'll see a pinned message for a Q&A kind of thing. If you can guess what Phil is going to fucking reveal for his fucking new goal, then we're going to get 5 free spaces. Currently the answers we have so far, I'll have a quick check here. Camping Dutchman's the only one who submitted an answer so far. He thinks it's going to be Phil showing off some some hair grooming products. Either that or cologne. But a bit facial, basically kind of. So it's you got to think to yourself, what sort of things does Phil think that guys want to see him do on the internet, which is not stuff his face or fast food? And Cameron Dutchman thinks it's going to be some sort of beauty, skincare routine segment or something. So yeah, that was his guess anyway. So if you got your own suggestions and guesses, guys, don't be shy. One guess at a time, though. You know what I mean? It's just. You can't just fucking guess every single fucking thing in the fucking, under the planet until you fucking get one that's fucking correct. No, it's just one guess at a time, but yeah. Hopefully people can correctly guess what Phil has planned to fucking do to have as a new goal for his audience. Jesus Christ, it's probably, bear in mind it's Phil Burnell, so it's going to be fucking low effort, minimum expenditure on his part. But he wants to try and have something that he thinks his predominantly male audience will want to see as goals being shown for them, for hitting milestones. So yeah, I mean, if you can guess what it's going to fucking be, then by all means go for it. Absolutely. Also, there's a clip here from last night, which is just incredible. Believe this. If you fucking believe this, then you'll fucking believe anything.
I'll have you know, I was walking through my neighborhood today and my neighbors complimented me on the shirt. They saw me wearing it, they're like, wow, well, 'tis the season. Today's a warm day. It's time for that kind of clothing. I said, absolutely, and that's why I'm wearing it. And I walked right up the street and they were watching me. They were like,
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I swear that actually did happen too.
Nah, I ain't buying that. I'm not buying that for shit. No way. How it really went. Here's how it really went, of course. The famous Simpsons skit. Boo. Oh, Christ, man. Anyway, fuck it. You know, there's not much to go through in that regard, you know what I mean? At least not I've seen so far anyway. Christ alive, man. So, yeah, still no sign of the bad man. Let's refresh the street. Oh, he's awake. Phil Burnell is finally awake. Saying good morning all on both chats. Hooray for that. Ken Dutchman says it could be like a half-truth. Can people compliment special people when they do something normal? It's not special, but for them it is. It's like, oh, look at you being outside today in the fucking weather. Good for you. You made it out of the house. And you're wearing clothes. Congratulations, buddy. Well done, little guy. Or something like that, I imagine. Ah, Christ, man. Okay, he's now awake. Phil's now awake. Any fresh bans on kick? Oh my. Phil has been a busy beaver as soon as he woke up. Look at this shit. The bans, they are a-flowing. Pants trucker gone. Which vested retirement best gone. PWR World the True King real gone. SLT vest back on the menu gone. Fat cat from Disney gone. Kino Casino rocks. DSP sucks gone. I'd still do Ket and Pooper gone. And full-time Crybaby 220 real gone. And also PP Dave. PP Dave was gone as well. Jeez, these latest names, man. That is a huge flood of just bans right from the fucking get-go. Jesus. They didn't fucking waste time, did he? By God, that's just fucking ridiculous, it really is. Anyway, there's a clip here, so there's a clip from last night. I've not seen anything from last night's antics from Phil. Apparently the begging was quite out of control. This is Phil playing his night stream. And this is clipped by Snort Hogan. Snort Hogan has this compilation here, 12 minute long video of Phil's late night chill begging like a crackhead. So I'm kind of curious to see just how bad it was. I do understand that Phil was bailed out multiple times by some very large super chats from all the same person. Some OIC account called Drew. So yeah, it's funny how all these people you've never seen before in your fucking life turn up out of nowhere with a pocket full of money just to give to Phil Burnell. Like they've fucking been there the whole time. Nothing suspicious about that whatsoever, is there?
Now, guys, if you can believe it, listen to this. We have had 9 straight streams where I have hit my goals.
Who fucking cares?
It all started back on Wednesday of last week. If you remember, on Tuesday, we had the double new release. Well, we had the new release of South of Midnight, and I paired that with, guess what? This game, Pirate Yakuza. Last Tuesday, I didn't hit any goals at all. We didn't hit it for South of Midnight, and we didn't hit it for this game. But then, as of Wednesday of last week, we hit goal after goal after goal after goal after goal after goal.
Yeah, because you fucking begged, and then you begged, and you fucking 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 done overtime, you fucking begged some more, begged some more, begged some more, begged some more. Friend the fucking audience, friend to fucking stop playing the fucking games, and lo and behold, a fucking random fucking whale met you out of fucking nowhere to say the fucking day. Once again, the fucking streak survives thanks to one overly generous individual whaling you a whole ton of fucking money out of nowhere.
After goal. And more, because that wasn't 9. We had 9 in a row. I want to hit 10. I want to hit the big 10 milestone right now tonight.
Who
10 in a row
cares?
would be beautiful. That would only put us 1 goal away from DSP Tries It, the new Popeyes pickle menu. Okay? I want to do it. We could even do it tomorrow, but we have to hit the goal tonight, and then 1 more tomorrow, and then we're doing it tomorrow after that stream. Okay? So please, tonight, do not falter. Do not fail. Do not hold back. Please support the stream. Let's hit the goal tonight. Even though normally with Pirate Yakuza, we don't hit the goal, we should hit it tonight to get this streak continuing.
What sort of fucking message is that? Guys, you don't fucking like the game, give me fucking tons of money anyway. What's the fucking point in playing the fucking game then? Like, Phil, Honestly, at this fucking point in time, you might as well not bother your fucking arse playing fucking video games because they obviously don't have a fucking, you know, don't seem to fucking have an impact whatsoever on whether you fucking get money or not. I mean, why bother, Phil? Why fucking even pretend that people care about you fucking playing video games in 2025? No one gives a shit about the fucking video games that Phil Burnell is playing in 2025. No one barely fucking cared a decade ago, never mind fucking today.
And to get the reward tomorrow. So let's do it tonight. Tonight. Let's get some support before we begin. Let's get our first super chat of the night. Let's get our first tip. Let's get an actual legit membership. And how about an actual sub on Kick? Today we had nothing but one person who did legit sub new, but we didn't have any gifted subs or anything like that. How about we get something over on Kick before we begin tonight? Let's do it right now. Sanitarium with a $2 super chat says the shirt makes me look like a hot young dude. That's ridiculous. If you mean hot, you mean that I'm like hot, sweaty? Okay. Young? Absolutely not. There's nothing that would ever make me look young.
Only PWRs ought to fucking be feeling hot.
And a dude? Do I look like a dude, bro, who's like on the beach? Hanging 10? I don't know. But thank you, Sanitarium.
It's better than that. Not only says I love how he says I hit my goals. It's better than that. When he needs the fucking money, it's a fucking group effort. We need to fucking step up. We need to hit the goals. We are fucking trying to keep this going. We want the fucking momentum going. It's all about we. But when fucking Phil gets there, thanks to the fucking effort of his fucking deadhead community, all of a sudden it fucking turns into I did it. I hit the goals. I did it. I was like, I am successful. I have felt the truth. Fuck off. Yeah. So yeah, as soon as he gets what he fucking wants, it was fucking dumbass dentheads. It stops being a fucking group effort. And it's all about his own individual efforts. To he alone, single-handedly managed to fucking hit the goals with no help whatsoever.
First super chat of the night, $2. $2 from Sanitarium gets us.
Why the fuck are you saying dollar like that? Like you're some. Okay, oh, for God's sake. Racist side Phil is racist.
Started now. Let's get our first tip. Let's get our first tip. And let's get our first sub and our first member right now.
Is he just like literally? Hold on. Is this usually what happens in the night streams? He just fucking sits there and stalls until people give him money and then he starts a game?
Or let's get some gifted. Let's do it.
See, I'm usually fast asleep when the fucking night streams begin, you know? It's the middle of the fucking night for me, it's like 3 AM or something. So I don't usually fucking notice too much what happens on Phil's night streams unless there's a compilation made. And even then I don't usually see how it fucking starts. But yeah, this just seems to this is just fucking holding your fucking viewers hostage until I give you money and then you think, okay, that's enough money, I think I'll start gameplay now.
To be honest, I saw this shirt in the store and it caught my eye, but I did actually think it was a little bit too bright and vibrant. But my wife saw it and said, I really like it. I said, you sure? She's like, yeah, I actually really like that shirt and I want you to get it. So I got it. There you go. You'll see some of my other designs are more laid back. This is like the most vibrant one, I think.
Who fucking cares?
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Holy dead air. So much dead air, like if we're playing the game.
Are there pockets on the front? No. Not that. Oh, well, there's pockets right here. Not here, but here. Yeah, there's a pocket right here and a pocket.
Why would Phil, you oblivious fucking cunt? Like, yeah, they're basically, it is normal to have pockets up there where your man boobs are on a fucking shirt. A button shirt is not unusual for fucking pockets to be there. Sometimes it's only one on one side, but yeah, two of them, yeah, not fucking massive. But Phil originally pointed down the way, like, oh, there's no pockets in the lower section of the shirt. I don't know any actual normal dress shirts where pockets would actually fucking be down there. So why the fuck would Phil automatically assume that himself? He's Jesus fucking Christ, man. Pure like it's a good thumbnail. It's a potential good thumbnail, but sadly, like, the quality's not gonna be great, you know? Because
not that. Oh, well, there's pockets right here.
The quality won't be great because it's like this is an unrecorded segment. Like that, for example, that's the best quality I could fucking do. Jesus Christ, his fucking arms look so fucking thin. You know what I mean? So the quality's not fantastic because it's obviously a restream of a restream. I don't have Phil's actual stream handy from last night, you know what I mean? It's probably fucking privated by now as well. So I couldn't get like the better version either. But by all means though, I'm happy to fucking try and get a screenshot of this. So we'll see how that looks, I guess. Hold on, fucking 2 seconds. we'll see how this goes. I do wish I had a cleaner version. It's a fantastic fucking freeze frame, and I wish I had a fucking cleaner version of it, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. Them's the breaks. That's all I can do. So let me throw that in the mail Discord. The members can do with that as much as they can. Like, you know, so I'm not sure if Tacos All can make gold from that, for example. You know, this is what Tacos All does. Tacos All share a seller on from the member in the member Discord. This is one of his early creations earlier on. And of course, it's thanks to Tacos All as well that we have today's DSP thumbnail. You know, like, you know, fucking nerdry. Nerdry fucking Phil's face and that, Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, that's all Tacos All's fucking effort. Right, there we go. Anyway, so, fuck me, man. So Phil grabbing his nips, fucking making sure they're still fucking there. Pretending he's fucking, I don't know, yeah, Phil, normal. That is usually where pockets are in a fucking shirt, Phil.
Are there pockets on the front? No. Not that. Oh, well, there's pockets right here. Not here, but here. Yeah, there's a pocket right here and a pocket right here. You can't see it, can you? Yeah, there's pockets on the front. Mm-hmm. I'll have you know, I was walking through my neighborhood today and my neighbors complimented me on the shirt. They saw me wearing it. They're like, wow, well, 'tis the season. Today's a warm day. It's time for that kind of clothing. I said, absolutely, and that's why I'm wearing it. And I walked right up the street and they were watching me. They were like,
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
I swear that's actually did happen, too. Now we're up to $3 to support. That's good, but let's keep it going again. You know, we've had 9 straight streams of hitting goals.
Who fucking
9
cares?
straight. Let's hit 10 tonight. What a milestone. 10 straight streams of hitting goals is an awesome milestone. Let's do it. And then we'll only have 1 more to go for DSP Tries It tomorrow on the first stream. Because here's what's going to happen. If we don't hit the goal tonight, then tomorrow there's no way we're going to hit two goals in 1 stream. And then we can't do DSP Tries It tomorrow, which would be perfect. Instead, it would have to wait. I would much rather do it tomorrow. I want to have the pickle menu. Do you understand something? I like pickles. I'm craving some pickles.
Cares?
I want to have pickle glaze on my chicken sandwich. I want to have pickle juice in my lemonade. And I also want to try the new wings at Popeyes. And we can't make that possible unless we hit 2 more goals. So 1 tonight.
Jesus fucking Christ, this is like astronomical levels of fucking begging. Like, this is like unbelievable. So what's he saying? Good podcasting coming today. We've got a Switch 2 news, Oblivion remake, and my new idea for reward milestones in the form of a new kind of show. It's a new kind of show. So his idea for a reward for his audience would be a different kind of show, which would be oriented towards males, for his male-dominated audience. So again, if you can guess what this fucking male-focused, DSP Tries It new show idea would be about, we're gonna get 5 free spaces. By all means, share your suggestions. Share, you know, there's a thing at the top of the page, you know, for the chat to submit their best, you know, suggestions or whatever. You know, that might change things. Obviously, camping. So if people had answered before, without that revelation, you can change the answer if you want to. You know. But yeah, Richard McGowan says how to get your own wife. Oh, Jesus Christ, like there's a lot of guys that might be interested in that. Toxic thinks he would test in beard dye or something. He should have already been doing. Doll Wild says banana hammock. Jesus, man. But I mean, I guess it's gonna be interesting. If someone guesses correctly, we get 5 free spaces though. So if we can guess what sort of show it's gonna fucking be that Phil's got in mind or whatever for to reward his audience for hitting goals, is male-dominated audience. Now I get 5 free switches with today's bingo.
One tomorrow. Let's make it happen. Let's go. Come on. It's time. Let's get it going. All right.
Who fucking cares?
Maybe I should have deployed the badge deal on Kick. Nah, I only deployed the badge deal when it's absolutely necessary. So we're going to withhold on the badge deal.
So giving you money today is not necessary. Gotcha.
It's been, what, over a week since I offered it. So no badge deal yet. If we get near the end of the stream and we're not near the goal yet, then maybe I'll deploy the badge deal. For those who don't know, I sometimes deploy a discount deal on Kick where if you gift a certain amount of subs, I'll give you a VIP or an OG badge or both. It all depends. Typically, it's 25 gifted subs, you get the VIP badge, and then the OG badge, I don't even gift out unless I feel so fit because it's a special thing. But we're going to see what happens tonight. Hopefully, we won't have to come to that, and we're going to get some nice juicy tips, some delicious super chats, some member bombs, and a few gifted subs, and between all that, we're going to hit that goal anyway. We won't need to do the deal.
Jesus Christ, man.
Deploy the deal. I'm being asked to deploy the deal. Well, who's going to take advantage of the deal? If I offer the deal, someone has to take it. So who wants it on Kick? Who right now on Kick would take a deal for the VIP, OG, or both badges? Someone whose name is not gay says they will take the deal. Well, here's the thing, not gay. You're not even a sub yourself, so I don't believe you. Maybe if you were a sub on Kick, I would believe that you would partake in the badge deal, but being that you're not even a contributor of any way, I don't believe you. I think you're full of baloney. All right. So no one on Kick has said they want the deal, so therefore I'm not offering the deal. I will perhaps offer the deal later tonight, but in the meantime, it sure would be great if you could support the stream in some way.
Fuck off. I was like, oh, nobody wants to fucking get this fucking deal and get these badges. Oh, well. Anyway, guys, please get me fucking money. Fuck off. He's not live yet. I thought Phil might have been live. I keep checking back and forth to make sure I don't miss him going live so I can put him on pause and we can build up some robust speed up juice.
Way. All right, we're about to start. Guys, so far, we have a very whopping $3 of support on tonight's stream. That's not very promising, to be honest with you. For us to continue and hit 10 goals in a row and to have DSP tries at Popeyes tomorrow, we need to hit this goal tonight. Please support the stream. What's up, Gabriel? Good evening. All right, let's get set up for the gameplay. Why am I slapping my hand so loudly on stream? I don't know. I have no clue. Get this up to 23 bucks of support. Thank you, Drew. Now, who's going to...
Oh, Drew keeps... Get used to hearing fucking Drew's name, by the way. Drew dropped a $20 super chat, and I think he dropped like a 50 on it as well, and then he dropped like over 100 as well. A lot of super chats came from that one individual to carry Phil towards the fucking goal.
Going to follow suit? Who's going to drop a nice 20 tip? Or 5 memberships over on Kick? Why do you play these games if you don't like sitting around for the cutscenes? Because overall, the games are great. Overall, I really do enjoy these games. They have great narrative. They have cultural relevance to Japan.
They have a great narrative, but you fucking skip the fucking narrative, which is in the cutscenes. Oh, the narrative's great, but I'm just going to fucking spam away through them because I don't have time for it.
It actually has allowed me to learn about the country and its culture as a whole. I like the combat. The action-based combat of this game has been quite fun, right? Some of the mini-games have been quite entertaining and fun. And when we're not in the middle of a cutscene, it's very fun to chill with you guys and talk and hang out and have a good time together. But when we get stuck in a cutscene that's 30 minutes long, yeah, it can kind of drag on and be kind of boring. I'm not going to lie, you know. But what would you like me to do? Like, just kiss the game's ass constantly, or do you want me to be honest about it? I think what it is so many people in the modern era who make content just kiss games' butts non-stop. You're just not used to someone being honest. You don't want me to be like, there's parts of the game that's good and parts of the game that's bad. You just want to hear me to say, oh, Rio, go, Doku, or whatever your name is. Oh, I love your games. And just keep kissing their butts. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be honest. You know, that way people know what's good and what's bad about a game I play. I don't have any incentive to say the game is great or to say the game sucks. I'm going to be honest, as I always have been for the 17 years I've been a creator. So I guess the real question I have for you is, if you have an issue with my playthroughs, why are you here watching? I've been doing this for 17 years. I think I know what I'm doing. Trying to get through. I'm trying to put out an entertaining stream. I've barely done anything in the last hour because it's been all cutscenes, right? It's what happened last time, too. Now, here's the deal. I have had 9 straight streams of hitting my goals.
Who fucking cares?
9. Tonight was going to be number 10. We want to keep that streak alive. If we hit the goal tonight, it means tomorrow I'm likely going to be doing a fun DSP tries it of Popeye's pickle menu live on my first stream after Minecraft, okay? But we need support tonight. So please support the stream. We haven't had any support in over an hour because the game has been pure cutscenes. I hear you. People are saying this game's boring. Stop playing it. We're at the end. We need tonight and probably one more stream. We will beat the game.
Oh, Jesus Christ, who fucking cares? Is he live yet? Surely he's fucking live. Oh, he's about to go live now. Look at that shit. There you go. So Phil's going live right now. Fucking Fandabidos. I can fucking put him on pause, not jazz. Cameron Dutchman told me to check Discord. Jesus fucking Christ. Give me a wee sec. You know, I will share that in a bit. Also, I've been told to check Twitter. Apparently something happened on Twitter. I was mentioned on Twitter by Fronny. He's going to steal the idea from who? Oh my god, don't tell me Phil's going to fucking do like bingo. If Phil does bingo, I'm going to riot. That's my shit. No wonder you're fucking mentioned. Oh yeah, so we're just going to put Phil on pause right there. Fantastic stuff. So yeah, it's just pure speculating, obviously, what's happening with what's Phil's reward thing going to be. Potential new show idea to for his mainly male audience. And fuck me, man. See, that's why Bingo was mentioned, because Ryan mentioned retirement home and event streams. I was like, oh, Bingo stream's gonna be salt mine, you fucking bitch. Nothing I could do. She would roll back Tumblr picking numbers I didn't have. Oh, hell. It wouldn't fucking surprise. Can you imagine if Phil tried to fucking Bingo? Jesus Christ. The worst fucking Bingo call ever. But nah. Okay, so Cameron Dutchman shared on because we created this, we managed to, you know, come up with this, and Cameron Dutchman came up with his own takes on that, and it gets better there. So yeah, you can effectively make it into its own GIF by just going back and forth on the two images. There we go. Insert GIF here. Oh Christ, that's right. That's what Cameron Dutchman came up with. I just love like how you do. Oh my god. Yeah, it reminds you of Chunk from the Goonies. Definitely close. It's not far off. You know, like, it wasn't Chunk's shirt like mainly red, but yeah. Aye, it's definitely got Chunk vibes. Do the truffle shuffle. Anyway, let's watch the end of this compilation and then we can focus on today's bingo, because Phil was right alive. We're building up some sweet up juice, so yeah, let's just whoops, wrong button. Let's just focus on the rest of the compilation of Phil begging profusely.
So I want to put out better content for you. I want to do more interesting, interactive content with you. We have to finish the game. But I do need to have support. So please support the stream tonight. All right? Super chats, memberships on the YouTube side. Please, let's get some subs on the Kick side. We have nothing on the Kick side at all tonight, or some tips, which either side can do. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. So, I have received absolutely nothing. Nothing. That's funny. That's way too close of a camera angle right there. Holy crap. So I got nothing, but it's fine. We got another hour. Let's make progress. Please support the stream. We have one more hour. Please, let's get something. We had no support in the last hour because the game was so boring with those cutscenes. Now, this is good, Majima. If what Tucker says is the real deal, we're about to get very rich, ready to get the things underway. Let's do it. Yeah. No good, better time than the present, correct? Let's do it right now. Not later, now. Holy crap, they really knew how to draw out this game. They really had a lot of cutscenes and a lot of stuff going on and a lot of blah 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 blah. Shut up, bitch! All right. That gets us right up to our goal of 150 for the night.
Same person, by the way, Drew. So this guy called Drew, he dropped like a $20 super chat, and then he dropped as well like fucking, I think it was a 50. I think it was a 20, a 50, and then when Phil still hadn't hit the goal yet, he dropped $124 just to coincidentally get Phil to the finish line.
Which means we're at 19 out of 20 goals. As long as we hit the goal tomorrow during Minecraft, we will be doing the Popeyes pickle menu for tomorrow's DSP Tries It. We'll see if we can do that for Minecraft. But if by some freak chance we hit 300 tonight, that means that we lock into the DSP Tries It for.
And Drew single-handedly carried the entire stream, support for the stream on his fucking back, but hint, Drew, if you can keep going, Phil would greatly appreciate that. Just drop another 150 away at it, Drew.
Tomorrow, we don't have to worry about hitting it on the first stream, but I don't think we're going to get much more tonight.
There you go, that was Phil's begging from last night. Jesus Christ, man, that was just astronomical levels of fucking desperation from Phil. Okay, guys, time to make a bingo card. Bingo time. So, the first number in chat I see, just no fuck around today, first number in chat I see will be the number used for today's bingo. First come, first serve. Nay fucking around. The very first number in chat I saw was from Guybrush Fleetwood, who says 455, so we'll just use that number 455. Press the wrong button, and there you go, so there you go. This is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you, Guybrush, for helping us pick the bingo number. We need Phil to say and do the following. We need Phil to flail his arms. Him say detractor or trolls, contributions, him laughing, and him saying excited. The second row is Phil discussing politics in some capacity, him saying fuck, literally, you guys and new games. The third row is Phil explaining something, him butchering a word, him mentioning marathons, him saying Twitter or X, and him saying variety. The fourth row is Phil saying hate to say, him bumping a microphone, him doing or saying Q&A, him giving a thumbs up to the camera, and him touching his eye. The fifth and final row is Phil burping, him saying content, him standing up randomly, him saying FYI, and finally him saying dude. So that is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Remember guys, there's a variety of ways. We'll try to get a full house here in a bingo card. Shit, I completely forgot to. I forgot to update the bingo prize fund. The bingo. Give me a second. So the bingo prize fund is updated. I knew I was forgetting some. So give me a wee second, guys. Sorry, just 2 seconds. I'll update it now in case I fucking forget and it gets harder if I can calculate later on. So give me just fucking 2 seconds here. Watch. I just need to fucking check my analytics. Not check 2 seconds because I want to update the bingo prize fund so it's an accurate reflection. So I think that should be 2 seconds. Wait, 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, 2 seconds. Do that. So yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so yeah. Okay. Okay. Bingo prize fund needs to be updated. Sorry, and we'll do that right now. It goes up to a whopping. Well, it goes up $14 extra. So yeah, sorry, there you go. Sorry, there you go. I knew I was forgetting something. I knew I was forgetting something. So bingo prize fund has been updated to reflect on videos. So yeah, anyway. That's our bingo card for today's card. Thank you very much, Guybrush, for helping us pick today's bingo card. Also, the aim of the game, as you guys will know, is for us to try and get a full house, 25 out of 25, on the bingo board you see right on the screen. And to help us on our way to a full house, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to try and get towards a full house. For example, if Phil burps, sips, or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that gives us all a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, that also gives us a free space. For every 5 new or rejoining members we have to the bingo streams, that too gives us a free space. And finally, in my opinion, the best way for us to get free spaces on this bingo board, if we manage to get 50 likes on the stream, that's 1 free space. If we manage to get 75 likes on the stream, that's 2 free spaces. And of course, finally, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before I finish playing bingo, not only does that give us free spaces, but you guys also get to enjoy the balls animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes on the bingo stream. So you guys are in full direct control of some of the ways we can get free spaces on this bingo board, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as some big and like the little bitch that he is. There's also one more way today only for us to try and get extra free spaces. If we can guess what sort of show Phil's planning to do as a potential DSP Tries It reward for hitting goals, then that gives us 5 free spaces as well. Is there any more suggestions? Cameron Dutchman thinks there's going to be some male clothing and care product reviews. There we go. Chris Sizemore thinks Blue Chew sponsorship. Oh Christ, but yeah, I mean, who knows? But yeah, if any of these guesses turn out to be correct, we'll get 5 free spaces. But yeah, I'm going to end that Q&A now. So to get rid of that. Destroyer thinks tech reviews as well. I mean, tech reviews potentially. I mean, nah, I don't think it's going to tech reviews now. Who knows? Who fucking knows? You might have that's a solid guess though, Destroyer saying tech reviews. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, so the bingo, we got a card picked for today, not jazz. We can get 5 free spaces as well if we can guess what Phil's fucking going to do. This brand new idea Phil's got to try and rip off his fans some more. So yeah, as I said, there's a I've gone through that. I've gone through this. I've talked about the rules. I've talked about the free spaces. Oh yeah, I need Phil to start talking now.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy. Any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
Thank you, Phil. Yeah, fucking piece of shit for explaining that. Yes, of course. If you've not yet left a comment on that community post, then what the fuck are you waiting for? Fucking do it now, you daft bastards. Because you've got to be in it to win it, the old saying goes. You've got to be in it to win it. If you want a chance to win half of that bingo prize fund at the end of the fucking month, then make sure you've got your own fucking comment on that community post so you've got your own fucking marble secured, and it could very well be you that wins half of that bingo prize fund when we have that marble race at the end of the fucking month. Of course, the bingo prize fund is made up of a variety of different things. For example, if we win bingo, it adds $10 to the bingo prize fund. As well as that, of course, every Friday we usually have some marble races where we try and complete these very challenging marble courses, and also the more marbles we have try to complete those, the better chance we have of winning that. For every marble course we complete, it adds $10 to the bingo prize fund. So is that as well. Of course, a quarter of the income I make on YouTube as well goes directly towards that bingo prize fund too. And finally, tips. 100% of tips I have on these bingo streams goes directly towards that bingo prize fund, no matter how big or small as well. So yeah, there we go. That's all the ways the bingo prize fund can grow between now and month end, and we're halfway through the month. It's right that size, so it's quite a good hefty start to bingo prize fund. So yeah, we've got another month to go. We've got another 15 days to go essentially to try and build up the rest of that bingo prize fund, and hopefully we can get another good winner for that bingo prize fund at month's end. Now, I think I've covered all the bases. The only thing left for me to do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
I mean, it's terrible. All these hands are all over the place. You're like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
Hey, he's explaining fucking arm flail. That's the very first fucking square of the card. So yeah, let's make sure we're 1.5 speed. Ready to rock and roll and get on the show. Good luck, everybody. It's time for some bingo. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. On today's Jam...
Why the fuck has he got a whole bunch of fucking fish in his fucking shirt? Is he hoping his fucking daddy will fucking notice and fucking praise him? Look, daddy, I'm wearing fish shirt. Fuck it, sorry, let's just fucking go, mate.
Good morning, everyone. On today's jam-packed podcast, we've got some interesting topics to discuss. For example, today, the Oblivion remake, or remaster.
Who fucking cares?
We've got pictures and all kinds of information to talk about because the website accidentally released the information, making it public by, inadvertently. And now everyone is, talking all about it. In addition to that, we've got a big update regarding the Switch 2 and the North American pre-orders, which it looks like, if the information is accurate, we will now know when people in the United States and Canada can pre-order. And finally, you guys have been asking me for ideas of other kinds of goals and rewards that we can hit for milestones of support here on the streams, and I think I might have come up with one, but I just don't know how successful it's going to be. I want to present it to you and see what you guys think. So, all this, then Minecraft, and if we hit the support goal today, DSP tries it, the Popeyes pickle menu. What a stream coming up. Sit back and relax. It's time for the Level 1 podcast.
Who fucking cares? No, fucking shitty fucking music. Get it fuck away. Oh, too fast. But yeah, Jesus Christ, who fucking cares, Phil? Who the fuck cares?
Alrighty, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm DSP, and this is the Level 1 podcast for Tuesday, the 15th of April, 2025.
Burger.
Just got a little bit of a kind of light show behind me today, alternating between blue and purple. Something a little different. I haven't really had that color scheme in a while, and I thought, I'll toss
Who
it back.
fucking cares?
I'm not sure about the brightness, though. It kind of looks like maybe it's a little bit not bright enough. So I may increase the brightness to make it stand out a little more. Like in the middle there, it looks really white, doesn't it? Let me take a quick look. I think we can tweak that very quickly.
Who
that
fucking
middle light is
cares?
representative of the one that's on the floor. So if I just buff up that one to about double the brightness, I think now it'll look a little better.
Bruh.
And indeed it did. Look at that. Just like that, it's not as white anymore. So there you go. Cool. All right, so how's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the show. Day 2 of the heat wave here in Washington, where because I don't have air conditioning installed, it's very warm. Already the sun has been out all morning and my office has been heating up, so I've got the window open, the ceiling fan on blast, the tower fan on blast, and here I am once again wearing summertime clothing, but it's all good. The hilarious part about this is it lasts all through my streaming week. Then over the weekend, it's going to dip over 20 degrees and go to full rain. So next week, I'll be back in fall clothing again. it's that time of year where it fluctuates back and forth. That's what I mean. That's why I want to install my air
cares?
conditioner yet. It would have made sense to do so. So anyway, I hope that you're all in good spirits and doing well. If not, hopefully I'll entertain you enough to put a smile on your face today, or at least inform you on some interesting stuff that's going on right now. So where are we right now in everything? We've got a lot of good stuff going on. All right, we've got great new playthroughs that I've started, including Blueprints and Minecraft. Holy crap, coming back to Minecraft for the first time in 5 years, and that's been going pretty good, I feel. We've got ending playthroughs, concluding ones, including Pirate Yakuza and Atomfall. We got new games coming up next week in Clair Obscur. So we've got a good mix of everything going on, along with ongoing stuff such as tonight.
There's no fucking way that that's a real fucking Mr. Papavera showed up in Phil's chat there. Someone giving Phil a $5 super chat. Did someone mention Minecraft? There's no fucking way that's a real Mr. fucking Papavera. No way.
Me playing Black Ops 6 multiplayer, which has been kind of refreshed because, excuse me, because I haven't played it in a long time, and then they did the seasonal update, so now there's new maps and things going on in it. So it's been pretty fun, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the content I'm putting out. I well realize that a lot of the content I'm putting out isn't mainstream popular. For example, I'm playing Disco Elysium. That was popular 5 years ago, correct? So now, playing it today, do I have an audience for it? Yeah, and it's about this big. You know, same thing with Blueprints. Like, I love Blueprints right now, but Blueprints is a very small scale game compared to something that's like a major mainstream thing that people would be talking about, right? It's not like I'm playing a giant AAA release. In fact, all the giant AAA releases have sucked. So I'm literally not playing any giant AAA releases right now outside of Call of Duty. So I get it. Right now, it's kind of like a calm time, but there will be bigger games and more exciting things going on. You know, over the course of the next couple of months, that will be very exciting in the gaming landscape. Notably, in May, we've got some great stuff going on, and then in June, we've got Summer Game Fest, the Xbox Showcase, and then a bunch of stuff will be coming out for that too. So, we got quite a lot of stuff going on soon, but I want to say thank you to those of you who are here day in, day out, supporting what I do, even if it's not some giant AAA thing. I feel like we've hit the correct level of enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like it doesn't matter if I'm playing...
What do you fucking mean by that? We've hit the correct level of enjoyment. So as long as you get $150 per fucking stream, you're a happy fucking chappy. Is that what it fucking is, Phil? Like, Phil, this is not sustainable. You know, like, here's a simple fucking fact of the matter. Before Kino Casino, you're happy to fucking accept, you know, you okay, I don't think you were happy to fucking accept it, but you fucking understood the reality of the situation that $50 per stream was a bare acceptable minimum for you, and you fucking got on with it, and you didn't fucking make a huge fucking deal about getting $50 a fucking stream, because obviously some streams you got 100 plus, some streams you got 150, some streams you got 50, and you accepted that as fucking part of the norm, part of the reality of the situation where you're gonna have like a good few streams as gonna get $50 fucking dollars for you. And then fast forward to what happened with the Kino Casino stuff, and all of a sudden, I got a lot more attention on me, a lot more money coming my fucking way, and now they're gone again. And it's up to, so who? Phil thinks the trolls get filled because he gets money? No, let's just fucking be as realistic as fucking possible here. It's Phil's fans and audience that suffer more than anything else, because they are forced by Phil's own fucking greed to fucking give him more money than this time last year. This time last year, Phil was willing to fucking accept $50 streams. Now, because he's fucking had an uptick in fucking support, an uptick in contributions, an uptick in fucking having a fucking better lifestyle, essentially, because he has a lot more money coming in his way over several fucking months, he's not willing to fucking go back on that. He refuses to fucking go backwards with that fucking level of fucking spending in his fucking real life. So it's up to the audience to fucking pick up the fucking burden. You know, and to fucking make sure they fucking, you know, they maintain those delusional fucking figures that Phil fucking wants to have for every single fucking stream he does. Phil values his fucking time. His streams has been worth $150 fucking per stream. And his audience, you've got your fucking OICs and all his fucking soccer accounts trying his best to fucking keep Phil going, keep it afloat, whatever, but it's not sustainable. It is not fucking sustainable in the fucking least. And it's gonna fucking, it's just gonna fucking crash eventually. You know, and Phil's got to fucking accept the reality of the situation where this will not be able to last, and the one person that's propping up is going to fucking eventually have to fucking tap out. Oh god.
Ghost of Derridge tipped £1.
No.
I agree, Phil. Windows are so overrated, especially without AC. That's why my white van barely has windows. In addition, I do love parking under tree at the children's park to get some shade, as well as getting a good angle for my binoculars.
Thanks, Derek, you creepy bastard. You've never fucking changed. Some things never fucking change. Derek was still and forever will be a creepy little bastard, though. But cheers for the fucking tip, and it goes directly toward the bingo prize fund.
A tiny game, an indie game, a big game, a game that I missed 5 years ago, or a game that's hot today but no one's really heard of because it came out of nowhere. It doesn't matter if we're just chilling on a podcast, if I'm having a late night chill stream, if I'm building some Legos, if I'm doing wrestling commentary. Seems like no matter what, things are going well, and I'm very, very pleased with that. And I'm happy that we can just have this fun time together every day, and it doesn't really matter what we're doing. So thank you for that. You know, there was a time, very truthfully, that just a few years ago, if there wasn't a lot of stuff going on in gaming, it was a dead time for me, and it kind of sucked, and it was really hard to figure out what to do to make.
This is basically a begment. I'm going to rewind it just so I can fucking add this to a fucking begment. This is essentially one big massive beg.
Get the correct level of enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like it doesn't matter if I'm playing a tiny game, an indie game, a big game, a game that I missed 5 years ago, or a game that's hot today but no one's really heard of because it came out of nowhere.
This is a bit money.
It doesn't matter if we're just chilling on a podcast, if I'm having a late night chill stream, if I'm building some Legos, if I'm doing wrestling commentary. Seems like no matter what, things are going well, and I'm very, very pleased with that. And I'm happy that we can just have this fun time together every day, and it doesn't really matter what we're doing. So thank you for
Who
that. There was a
fucking
time,
cares?
very truthfully, that just a few years ago, if there wasn't a lot of stuff going on in gaming, it was a dead time for me, and it kind of sucked, and it was really hard to figure out what to do to maintain. Today, I feel like it's the opposite. Like, there's more than enough things that people want me to do, and people support them, and I'm very, very grateful for that, okay? So, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And, good stuff. All right, so let's talk. Let's talk about what's going on currently with certain playthroughs, because we have updates regarding certain things that will finish this week, okay? And then we can talk about this gaming news that's going on right now, because it's pretty wild day for gaming news between the Oblivion remake, leak, and then also the Switch 2 news, which everyone's excited for. Me too. You know, I got to see if I can get in on this. And then my big idea, all right, which isn't really a big idea. Let me just clarify right now, okay? Here's the deal. Let's be fair about all of this, all right?
Who fucking cares?
DSP tries it. It's a great idea. I'm glad that I revived the series. And we have had DSP tries it be the milestone goal here on the channel whenever we hit 10 goals hit, whenever that is, because sometimes it's 10 streams, but sometimes it's faster than that, right? Now we've done these incremental, bigger milestone rewards every 50 goals hit of marathons, right? And the marathons have been a big variety. You know, we had the Mega Man Rageathon, we had the Viewer's Choice Marathon, we had the Five Nights at Freddy's Marathon, right? We had another one too. I can't remember, there was another one there, and then there was the birthday marathon. So there's been like 4 to 5 marathons that we've done since we instituted this new goal system. It's working. You know, it really is. People like the fact that you get rewarded incrementally bigger events and then small things like once or twice a week with the DSP Tries It.
Who fucking cares?
People have been saying recently they're tired of DSP Tries It. It's too much trying food, right? So we talked about different things. We tried it Lego Night. That worked, but now that's in the rotation. And in fact, FYI, I'm actually thinking we should bring back Lego Nights next week. That maybe next week on a night stream, we bring back Lego Nights and we start building the Super Mario Brothers Piranha Plant that I got a couple weeks ago. That'll be our next Lego project, okay? So that'll be cool. So we got that going. We had, some ideas here or there for different stuff. For example, we were doing the Japanese treat box and stuff like that, but that idea really died out very quickly and no one really cared about it after only like a week. So what are we actually going to do? Well, should I just get this idea out of the way? Because a lot of people are not going to like it, but I think some people might. All right. Now, if you guys remember, when I started DSP Tries It over 15 years ago, it was not just a fast food taste test show. It was actually never intended to be a fast food taste testing show. It was supposed to be a show where I was going to try various different products and snacks and food like fast food. It was supposed to be me trying all kinds of stuff out. In fact, for those who don't know, because I don't know if I've ever even revealed this, I'm sure I have. The actual idea for DSP Tries It started so long ago. It was when Conan O'Brien was taking over The Tonight Show. Does anyone remember that fiasco? How he took over The Tonight Show for less than a year and then they kicked him out and they put Jay Leno back in? Well, there was a segment that he had started during that run called Andy Will Try It. And that was his co-host Andy would actually try a product. And it was random stuff and it was meant to be funny, right? So the intro even that I used for DSP Tries It, I bit off that show. I used to go, Andy will try it. So then I said,
So there's nothing original whatsoever about the content you fucking created. You fucking stole your fucking gimmick from Angry Video Game Nerd. You fucking stole DSP Tries It from the Conan O'Brien show or whatever. Like, nothing about what Phil's done. Has Phil done anything original? Has Phil done anything original whatsoever in his fucking 17 plus years of like content creation on the fucking internet? I don't think he has. Jesus, man. And also, going by Phil, so Phil's idea seems to be to do DSP Tries It, but instead of doing fast food, it's like, I'm going to try... this actually might be It might be, Stroyer did say, the free space, the tech, like, you can review tech and all that shit. But that's not far off. He did OnlyFans before OnlyFans. But even then, it wasn't the first. You know, it wasn't the first. Excited, but yeah, it's just, there's nothing original with Phil's content whatsoever fucking ever.
Deranged Detractor tipped £1. I'd love to see a DSP tries it. Russian roulette, allegedly, of course, in Minecraft, Mr. YouTube people.
Every time, so give me a second, Jill, I'm going to try and find the clip here. Every time I see the phrase Russian roulette, well, it's a sort of phrase, it's a real thing. So give me a second, Jill, let me find it. I don't know if I can find it. I hope I can. Shit. I was hoping to find it, but I don't think it is. It's not exactly the most memorable phrase. It's like, as a wee Scrubs quote, you know, like Dr. Cox is having like one of his wee rants in Scrubs. He's like, oh, let's play Russian roulette, but we're going to load all the chambers. That way, everybody wins. It's that kind of shit, yeah. So yeah, I mean, if only. Fuck me, man, it's awful. It's fucking awful. Mr. White says, I said the bro side Philly I want to see the explosive vest streak. Jesus, man. DSP tries it. Harry Carry. And Phil's like, what's this? Some sort of sushi?
If I'm going to do a new kind of show, it could be DSP tries it. And there you go. My show has been running for 15 years. Theirs lasted like a few months because then they got kicked off of TV and had to go back to TV. They went to TBS, and you can search the history there. And that's a shame because I love Conan O'Brien. I think he's super hilarious and never should have been treated like that. But anyway, so in regards to DSP tries it, it was always meant to kind of be a show where I do various different things. And if you look at the very first 10 episodes or so, you'll see that. Like, if I remember correctly, I think I tried something called Choco Mallows, which were little like marshmallows that had chocolate and caffeine infused in them. Among other things. You know, it was various products. It wasn't just, oh, I went to a fast food restaurant and I ordered and I ate a meal live and rated it or anything like that, right? And, oh, that's right. The Axe Body Wash Scrubber, I think, was one of them. That was the one where the first time ever I was in the shower and I was like buzzed or drunk and I was acting like an idiot in the shower washing with it. I was like, oh, it scrubs your balls or something like that, right? So basically, that was the whole idea at the very beginning of the show. And I actually was ordering products off of a website called Think Geek for things to try during the show, while I was also interjecting fast food and other stuff. But what ended up happening was, to be honest, the fast food episodes were the ones that everyone cared about. Every time that I got something from Burger King or Pizza Hut or KFC or whatever, Taco Bell, right? Those would be the ones that would get good viewership. And people would say, oh, that's exciting, because that's something that once I see Phil do a taste test of it, I can judge for myself if this is something interesting enough to me that I want to try it myself. If he says it's good. Hi, Jasper. Jasper Kitty's in the office today. How you doing, buddy? Are you going to jump on the chair today?
Shut up, bitch!
Wants pets. He's distracting me from telling you my story about DSP tries it. Let's see if he jumps on the chair. You got it. So anyway, so in regards to this, all right, the fast food just happened to be what ended up working well because people liked the fact that usually when I did a DSP tries it for fast food, it was something that was local to you. Like, again, these chains like McDonald's and Burger King are very common. You can go find them a lot of places in the world, and I realized that the majority of my viewers are in the United States, but actually only about half. In fact, I think these days it's about 40%. My viewer base is very much spread throughout the world, right? So basically, I saw that it was those that I was doing things that everyone else could do, right? That's what resonated with the audience. If I was doing an oddball thing, like eating Choco Mallows, people didn't really care. But if I'm doing something like, oh, here's something that everyone can get actively, and Phil tries and he likes it, we'll go try it, and if not, we'll avoid it, right? And it worked. So that's really where the show went. I mean, right now we have over 200 and running episodes of DSP Tries It that I've done over the years and continuing on. In fact, today, it's continuing on even more often, right? Like, I used to do DSP Tries It once a week. Now we're doing it roughly once a week, but some weeks more than that, because you guys have been so supportive that we're hitting the goals very frequently, and I really appreciate that, okay? In fact, today, on this very stream, when we hit the goal, which I know we will, we're going to hit the goal today, right? Then I'm ordering the food for the Popeyes pickle menu, DSP Tries It, which is going to include the pickle glazed chicken sandwich, the pickle lemonade, pickle glazed boneless wings, and as a bonus, I'm going to order their shrimp tackle box. Now, why am I doing that? Because, number one, I don't know if I'm going to like the pickle glaze, and if I don't, I'm going to have a whole meal of food that I'm not going to eat because I'm going to hate it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to force myself to eat it. This is my dinner. So I want to get the shrimp tackle box as a backup rather than just all pickle flavor. In addition to that, I might want to eat something more than just a bunch of chicken. So, you know, in the shrimp tackle box, you got some shrimp or some fries are in it. It gives me variety, okay? So that's why I'm doing that. So it's going to be a good variety of food today for DSP Tries It, and I hope that you guys will support today's stream. Let's hit the goal. Let's do it. We got to get it hit by around 3 o'clock, 3:30ish, so that I can order ahead of time and have it delivered for 4 o'clock, so we can do DSP Tries It right when I finish with my Minecraft gameplay today, okay? So, yes, I'm kind of beating around the bush here. All right. And yes, there are contributions, and I will shout them out because people are saying, why aren't you shouting out contributions? I'll get to that. Okay.
Burger.
Now, what is the idea that I had last night? Well, I had not really an epiphany, okay? Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think that this idea is going to appeal to everyone. I think that this idea will appeal to a certain demographic and percentile of my audience. But if it's enough that you guys think the idea is a good one, I would like to roll with it and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, that's okay. All right? So I have a predominantly male audience, correct? Let's be honest here. I think if you look at the statistics, and of course, not everyone actually signs up online for their correct data, metadata, right? You know, some people might say, oh, I'm 20 years old and they're really 10. Someone might say, oh, I'm 40 years old and they're really 80. Someone might say, I'm a female and I'm a male. And that's probably 99% of the people who register online say that they're females are actually males. It's always been like that too, okay? Don't ask me why. Dudes just like to pretend and LARP as women online. I guess they just like being catfish or something. I don't know, okay? But anyway, the reason that I bring up that my audience is predominantly males, all right, is because in the last year to 2 years, if you guys haven't noticed, there's been a drastic change around here. And I don't just mean the setting, and I don't mean the camera quality and all of that. What I mean is that in the last couple of years, I've actually made an effort to try to improve my presentation on stream. Well, what does that mean? Well, for the longest time, because I had an awful webcam, terrible lighting, and, you know, didn't really care about anything like that.
No way. Cab production might be right. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
I would literally come to stream looking like a schlo, right? I would come to stream not shaven in like a week, my hair all sticking up in 400 different directions, wearing a gamer t-shirt that you've probably seen 17, 18, 1900 times, right? I just didn't really give a shit. And to be fair, I don't think anyone else gave a shit either, because it was just about the streams and the games. But the thing is, times change. Now, in 2025, a lot has changed. The visual presentation has dramatically changed. The audio presentation has dramatically changed. Everything looks and sounds better, right? So because of that, I've made lifestyle changes appropriately. As you can see, today I'm wearing a brand new shirt that I bought about a month or two ago to prepare for the hotter weather, right? And people ask me all the time, Phil, where'd you get that shirt? Phil, you know, how are you dressing today? What is it? And it's weird because, seriously, no one has ever asked me about this kind of stuff before. So I am launching the DSP clothing show. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's a complete joke. I'm not. It's a joke, all right? But
Burger.
in line with that, okay, something that I actually feel may be interesting to a certain audience. I don't think that it would be interesting to everyone, all right? But I think it would be interesting to a certain audience and demographic and percentile, all right? Would be if I did a show, or maybe even I did it as part of DSP Tries It, because I'm fleshing this idea out in my head right now, okay? I haven't really decided yet what I want to do with it yet, if it even works. I want to present it to all of you right now, all right? So the idea is, instead of every 10 goals, I'm always constantly eating fast food, all right? I will every once in a while do a little bit of variety, and in between, for maybe one of these milestone goals as a special show, I can do a review show on something that I have been mentioning recently. And when I mentioned it, people were like, what? Phil, you are doing this? We never would have thought. We never would have suspected or thought that Phil would be involved in something like this. And no, it's not making drugs in my basement. I swear, okay? Cops already checked. It's actually something very different. It's something that blew people's minds when I mentioned it. They were like, are you kidding? What? And of course, some idiots make fun of it, but it's something that's very common. It's something that's very commonplace. But it's also something that, quite frankly, I think I might be able to help people out with. All right, my idea is every once in a while to review some cologne.
Fucking nailed it. Called it. We get 5 free spaces. We get 5 fucking free spaces. We fucking called it. I mean, I say we. It's a combination of, like, Calvin Dutchman, like, nailed it as well. Like, he really had it fucking nailed in, I think, you know? Like, it's, I'm trying to remember this code as well. See what was fucking mentioned in there. So, Calvin Dutchman, I'm reading back what Calvin Dutchman said, however. My money is on sort of beard or hair grooming product testing. He's been awfully conscious of his beard and hair lately, so much so he was begging for 3.5k goals to shave his beard and shit. We know how fragile his ego is now, incredibly hyper-focused he can be or whatever. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, it'd be extra funny and hypocritical of the guy, considering he gave stuff like Manscaped product placement so much shit. So yeah, you know, you were quite close, Calvin Dutchman, and I think it's close enough. We got 5 free spaces because we guessed correctly in that shit, you know. So yeah, I'm calling it. You know, we got 5 free spaces for it. He's got, so basically, hold on. So he's now gonna fucking beg for different colognes.
Oh my dog! What's up?
And you're right, Cameron, as well. You said cologne as well. Your second guess was cologne. In the Q&A, so you called it. You called it. Yeah, and cologne isn't cheap. A good cologne isn't cheap. You're right. You're spending $100 a bottle unless you're getting one of those tester packs. I agree. Like, he is actually going to start fucking begging his audience to fucking, you know, he wants to get more money so he can buy nice cologne so he can review it for his audience because he thinks his audience are a bunch of smelly bastards. Jesus, man. Oh, God almighty, man. What the fuck? What the fuck? Will the cologne be tangy, savour, robust, salty? Aye, who fucking knows? Thank you, Prophet, for a super chat, by the way, who says, I smell bacon. Yeah.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you as well very much to Kel Denson for a super chat, who says, we don't get the taste and we won't get the smell. Exactly. Like, what the I mean, Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck? Really? I mean, it's just, this is not going to work out great, Phil. You know? Like, shit, how about this? It won't cost you guys a fucking penny, but I'm going to fucking share with you the current cologne I use, okay? I've got a couple of different kinds, you know what I mean? But what my more recent one that I've got, let me get it.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Oh, thank you, sorry, two seconds. Thank you very much to Call Me Astro for a super chat as well, who says, how is Snort Burnell going to make trying cologne funny? Stick devouring the greasy fast food. Yeah, stick to devouring the greasy fast food, Dave, exactly. I agree. I'm trying to find this cologne I got for myself. That's it. That's it. There. I think I found. Hold on, 2 seconds. So 2 seconds. Let me show you what I'm using lately. So go here. That's what make sure the website doesn't go all weird or whatever. Right, here we go. This is what I'm using lately. It's actually not too bad price-wise either, you know what I mean? It's quite reasonable price-wise, you know, it's quite affordable, you know? But it's pretty solid, you know? It's quite highly reviewed as well. A lot of people seem to kind of approve of it, you know? Some pros and some cons to it, you know what I mean? It's a website kind of breaks it down. This isn't the website I fucking uses this kind of shit, you know what I mean? It really fucking goes down to it. But I'm using this lately. I quite like it. The main accord, citrus, fruity, leather, smoky, woody, aromatic. So you can basically fucking guarantee these words are going to fucking feature in Phil trying to review the fucking colognes. Can guarantee that right fucking now. Great minds, Steve. Great minds think alike. I knew you'd fucking say so as well. But yeah, the pros and cons listed on this page have been generated using artificial intelligence system, which analyzes product reviews submitted by our members. So there you go. But yeah, as I said, very good colognes also quite fucking expensive, you know, naturally, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is a good budget one. It's like, I wouldn't say budget, it's not budget, but it's a good mid-range one, you know? I quite fucking like it, you know? I think it's got a very good scent to it. I'm quite a fan of it. It is a bit strong, I feel, you know what I mean? They're dependent on whatever buy. Okay, so can we get a bonus cologne bingo card when he does these tries it? Oh god. I mean, we could make a small one. Well, with all these fucking kind of things on there. Jesus, man. Mind you, there's nothing wrong with some Old Spice either. So this is a good cologne to have, but Old Spice is also fucking pretty solid. You know? This doctor says, considering a bottle lasts about a year, $120 isn't a bad return on investment. I agree. But Jesus, as it says, oh shit, I forgot to play this. Fronny made this. I completely forgot about this. Fronny made this fucking video. We're all jealous of DSP. I completely forgot about this. Mookie says Old Spice, old bastard. Hey, if it's good enough for the older generation, it's good enough for me. Anyway, I completely forgot about this fucking video. I was going to fucking play it before bingo, and it just I had it ready to go, and I completely forgot. So anyway, Fronny the Tractor made this.
I have no problem e-begging.
Big. All I see you do is
minutes.
There was a troll super chat. Thanks, stupid. It's just hilarious. Just listen to this. Begging is not a business. Okay, I give you content for free, you enjoy the content, and then you support it. Me sitting here and saying, hey, I have some goals for support, let's hit them. And then giving you positive reinforcement for it, such as, hey, if we hit the goal, we'll have a celebration. When we hit a certain amount of goals, we do a big reward. That's not begging, you imbecile. Begging is when you sit on the street with nothing to offer society and you shake a cup. I'm not a poor. I make a good living because I provide content people like, and then when they like it, they reciprocate. If you think that's begging, you're just dead wrong because you're a jealous imbecile who wishes that they could have everything that I have and you don't, and you're just so jealous about it, you can't come to grips with reality. That I have a business that has been successful now since 2011. And I'm going to do it for as long as I want, as successfully and to the level that I want, doing the content that I want, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I missed that. Content. Wait, how the hell did Phil butcher the word content? Content.
Level that I want, doing the content that I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Get it? That's it. Your jealousy, your incredible jealousy, is embarrassing to humanity. So please shut up. But thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that you are supporting the content, even though I didn't even ask for anything.
The way I see it, I have no problem e-begging because it makes sense because I'm saying, hey, here's the
This is a month ago. This is literally a month ago. He said this. I've got no problem me begging.
content you like, support the content, and now I don't have to show crap you don't want or like, right?
Big ups Fronny. Big ups Fronny for pointing at Phil's sheer goddamn hypocrisy. That's pretty good. I completely forgot I had that video fucking lined up as well. Not a random derail so we can build up some more speed up just we're close to catch up to live DSP there, so I wanted a little mini derail there, so there we go. Fronny delivered. Good stuff indeed. But it's just... So he's going to start reviewing colognes because he thinks his audience are a bunch of fucking smelly bastards. Great stuff indeed. As I said, like... there's nothing wrong, obviously, with, like, you know, it's good to, obviously... It is good to definitely fucking make yourself... Like, if you think of it, Phil doesn't wear it to fucking be presentable. Like, he wears it in the house. Where the only people he's trying to impress is his big fat wife, who's probably more impressed by a bucket of chicken than fucking Phil's cologne. And Jasper. Like, he fucking stays in his home fucking 6 days a fucking week. He rarely fucking goes out. When he fucking does, I assume people just fucking tend to stay away from him because they probably think, who's this weird individual coming towards me, walking very funny. Like, he's snorting in my general direction, get the fuck out of his way. Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. But he's gonna fucking review colognes like he's some sort of fucking expert on fucking what is a good fragrance for men. Like based on what, Phil? Based on fucking what? It's incredible, but yeah. Anyway, I shared a couple, so I didn't cost you guys a penny, and I shared some of my preferred current colognes. Feel free to, you know, share your own preferred scents in the chat.
All right. So, for example, today I am wearing this fragrance right now, and I can smell it. All right. And it smells great, by the way. All right. And the reason that I think that this would be an interesting thing to do would be cologne is all over the place. You can buy cologne for no exaggeration, $100+ a bottle. And you actually, a lot of cases, you don't even know what you're getting. Sure, it'll say, oh, it has notes of bergamot and sandalwood. What the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna drop.
Well, Phil said fuck, which is also good for our bingo. So
burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Let's quickly recap with the bingo, okay? Like I said, if I can guess what Phil's planning to fucking do, we get 5 free fucking spaces. We got that shit locked in. We have 6 free spaces so far currently, 5 from that, and 1 from him begging so much so far today. King Jad drip stream coming. I'm a dripless motherfucker. Like, I fucking wear jeans and a fucking like hoodie. Like I have zero fucking drip whatsoever, you know. I'm severely lacking in the fucking drip game, you know. I lack the rizz to try and impress the people. But yeah, anyway, so bingo, we're doing quite well. We are 3 away from a full house, I think. We're 3 away from a full house. As things stand.
It'll say, oh, it has notes of bergamot and sandalwood. What the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna drop a ton of money to get cologne, and I'm not gonna know what it smells like because you're gonna drop these weird names that no one, who the fuck smells sandalwood and knows what that is? Right? Now, in addition to the fact that cologne itself is kind of an enigma when it comes to you don't know what it smells like when you're getting it, cologne pricing is all over the place, okay? Designer cologne costs a ton of money. Like this bottle right here is around 3 ounces, okay? For a designer cologne, if this was, say, Dolce & Gabbana, or if this were, what's another big one? I'm trying to think of all the big names out there for cologne right now. Versace, okay? One of these big ones, right? A bottle like this would cost you anywhere between $80 to $150. No lie. So the thing is, do you really want to mess around getting that? Even the smaller size, like the 1 ounce size.
This is the same guy who tells his audience to give him $150 every single fucking stream, whether they fucking like the content or not. So he's fucking trying to warn his audience, guys. I mean, guys, be careful how much fucking money you spend on fucking colognes. I'm going to start reviewing them for you to make sure you don't get fucking ripped off. But by the way, you want that fucking shit to happen, give me $150 per stream to make it happen. He's going to charge his audience $1,500 to fucking tell him to buy some sort of fucking $20 cologne. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ. If I felt... Most people, like, if you know, you can actually go into these fucking shops, these fragrance shops, men can go into them, and they can shop around, do a fucking research, whatever, and they can also, while they're there at the shop, they can sample. They can ask for a fucking sample of a smell so they can fucking smell what it's fucking like. You know, it's... I guess Phil doesn't know that though, because he fucking does his all shopping online and he's not fucking used to fucking shopping for fragrances in human, you know, in a fucking shop with, you know, people around him to talk to.
Right, which is very little and will probably be gone in a short period of time. Okay, that's like $50. So it's incredibly expensive, right? But there's other colognes out there that are alternatives to the name brand designer stuff that are way less expensive, like significantly less expensive. Okay, and they smell great, and I know from personal experience. And the thing is, I actually now, in the last 6 to 8 months, as I changed my wardrobe and I was upgrading how I looked and everything, I actually kind of got into cologne a bit. And so I have...
Thank God Phil wears cologne, so his streams are much better now. You know, Phil's streams used to be fucking garbage, but ever since he started wearing that fucking budget cologne, it's gotten a whole lot fucking better for the audience, hasn't it? Thank God he's fucking done that for our benefit.
Actually a good selection of colognes that I use regularly. Some of them I really like, some I hated, okay?
I forgot, this is still fucking begging. He's still talking about the fucking goals and trying to make money from his dumbass audience for fucking doing this shit. This is still a beg.
And we could actually do a series where I can show you guys, okay, different product of different level. I can show you the cheapest of the cheap, but actually is pretty good. I can show you stuff that's way expensive, or we can show you in between.
Fucking cares?
I can describe how different they are. Because, for example, dude, just so you know, it is so crazy how different cologne smells. Some of them are sweet. Some of them are more floral. Some of them smell like the sea. Some of them just smell fresh. And male scents can be all over the place. With women, generally the scents are within like 2 or 3 categories. But with male scents, they tend to be like way different directions. All right? So, I could tell you right now, for example, right now I have 3 different colognes that are exactly the same company. Okay? But each scent is completely different and smells different. And the funny part is the bottles look the same. So you might not even be able to tell, but what's the difference between this one and this one? Well, I'll actually tell you. Instead of saying, well, this one has bergamot. What the fuck is bergamot? I can be like, well, this one kind of smells really refreshing. Like, think that you walked outside on a clear summer day and the breeze hits you, it's clean air, right? Or this one smells like the sea, like you're actually on the beach and you get that waft of sea salt. That's what this one smells like. That's what no one tells you. Don't ask me why, because that's the information I want to know when I buy cologne, but no one does that. They all say these fucking fancy bullshit terms that no one understands. All right? So, FYI, the way that... Ouch. Scratch myself this way. That hurts. The way the show would work is basically I would take whatever scent I'm wearing that particular day. All right? So, basically, this one. But again, I'm not going to reveal what this...
Oh, that's going to be a fucking lean super chat for sure. Mr. Not a Shill is now shilling products under every video and is now going to shill everything he's buying for tax write-offs and call it a reward. Yeah, he's fucking buying fucking fast food and shoving it down his fucking gullet and shoving it down fucking cat's fucking farts and it's a tax write-off because it's part of his content. I ordered this as part of my content, it's a tax write-off. And now he's going to fucking use fucking colognes as a tax write-off. So he's going to try and smell barely passable. If he's ever fucking smelled out and about, he's going to try and fucking smell not as horrible as he looks. And it's going to be a tax write-off. I guess for society's sake, it'd be good if fellas encouraged to fucking use cologne. But knowing how he'd probably fucking like bathing it, thinking, oh shit, how much is too much? They don't tell you in the bottle how much to spray. I just kept spraying until the bottle was done. I assumed it was 1 bottle per use.
This is right now, but this particular fragrance, I'm wearing it today. If we hit the 10 goal milestone today, All right, I would say, hey, so here's the fragrance I'm wearing today. Let's do a review of it. And I don't know if it's going to be DSP tries it or it could be something different. It could be DSP smells it, right? Who knows? I'm not sure how to do it yet, right? So I feel like here's where the value would be. Number one, I can show you the actual packaging. This is what it looks like, because you might not realize this. The packaging is a big part of not only the marketing, but the price. Some of these colognes have fancy-ass bottles, and then they charge you more for the bottle, which makes no sense. The low-end colognes that smell great usually don't have good-looking bottles, but it doesn't mean that they're not good, you see? So I can show you the bottle and the design. I can describe what it smells like, because it's going to be a big deal about what you want. And then some of the other stuff, how long does it last? Because that's a key thing. I'm going to be very transparent here. Some cologne I really like, but it just doesn't last long enough. Who cares if it smells good if it only smells good for 15 minutes and then it goes away? And I'm not talking cheap ones. I'm talking expensive cologne that I have just dries up and you can't smell it within like 20 minutes. So that's the kind of stuff that everyone needs to know in regards to cologne. And of course, the pricing, because that's another thing. This bottle, for the record, is not expensive at all. Okay, this is a very inexpensive cologne that I have here, and I think it's great. But I also have some really good, strong colognes that are, expensive, and those are good. But, and then the thing is also, over time, you could do different things, all right? Like, for example, I could get different samples of different ones. I could personally try different ones. You guys could recommend. You could say, hey, Phil, this one is really interesting. Try this one out. And then maybe I could buy, like, the trial size of one of these that you guys recommend, do a demo of it, and if I like it, then I can actually get it for myself, all right? So, again, the reason I came up with this idea is because, number one, you guys have been complaining enough with the fast food, do something different. So I'm trying to think of things. I was like, I could try product, but what product do I actually have some experience in now that I would kind of be able to give a valid opinion? This is something that I actually have some experience in now. All right. Now, you might say it's the worst idea ever. Some people in chat are saying that. Like I said, I think this will only apply to people who are interested in cologne. That's not going to be everyone. I do have a predominantly male audience, but not everyone wears it. So you might say, well, immediately you're cutting out a big portion. You're right. I do think that at face value, DSP tries it of doing fast food is the thing that appeals to the widest audience. But people are telling me that they're bored of it and they want something different. And by the way, this doesn't have to be frequent. This could be, I don't know, once every 3-4 goals. Like, let's say, for example, we do a 50-goal milestone. So then the next 10, we do a DSP tries it fast food. Maybe the next one, we do a DSP tries it a cologne. And the one after that, we do more fast food. But then we have the milestone where we end up doing another marathon, and then it resets, you see? Like, maybe keep fast food in it more frequently, and then just have this stuck in as an idea from time to time. I'm just saying. I don't want this to be a weekly thing. I think this is something that you stretch out over time, and people could get a lot of knowledge about stuff from this series. But again, should this be DSP tries it? Should this be its own? Should it be DSP smells it? Right? I don't know. Now, if you don't think that this is a good idea, fine. And I'm glad that you're going to be honest with me and tell me. But I want to know what you think would be a good idea. And it has to be something that's viable. It has to be something that's reasonable. It has to be something that's done in this office. Not me going out doing extravagant IRL streams. Not me cooking. Enough with the bullshit. I keep telling you all, we have to find things that are good ideas that can be done within reason, okay? That can be done a series in here, that I can maybe squeeze between a stream, not some extravagant giant fucking thing that's not viable or reasonable or realistic. But every time that I ask for ideas, this is what I get hit with. Oh, do something giant and absolutely ridiculous that, I don't have time for. I'm already doing 5 to 6 days of full-time streaming a week. I'm already juggling a ridiculous amount of games. I'm already doing other projects. You guys keep saying, you're gonna play this one, you're gonna play this one. When you're bringing back GSP Throwback Retro Nights when? Is Legos coming back? I'm only one guy. So I don't have time to do extravagant projects outside of the realm of what I'm doing. Already, I'm including some of the you understand? So I hope you get that. All these ridiculous things that people tell me not to do or tell me to do, I can't do. Okay? Not gonna go on a trip. Not gonna spend 4 hours cooking in my kitchen for something that I don't care about. You know what I mean? Okay.
You don't care about your content? You're not going to spend 4 hours in your kitchen to cook something you don't care about. So you don't care about the content you're cultivating and making, Phil. Is what you're saying to your audience. You only fucking care about getting money for it. A reminder again that these reward streams are meant to be rewards to the audience for Phil given $1,500 per reward. Every 10 streams of Phil hitting those goals. That's at least 150 buckaroos in Phil's pocket. And the reward streams are meant to be a reward for the audience and the fans as a treat for helping Phil get 10 goals. And he just turned around and telling her all they're fucking stupid as fuck because they don't give him good ideas. That's how he can fucking milk them for more fucking money during these fake rewards.
So, let me know what you think. All right, seriously. I want to get feedback on this idea. If it's a terribly dead idea, then I won't do it. But maybe it's something worth just trying once. All right? Just try it once and see how it works. If you guys like it or not, if it ends up being something entertaining or not, or informative, because it might not be fully entertaining, but it could be very informative, right? Honestly, it sucks. All right, Lamont, so what's your idea? Let's see. What's your idea, Lamont? What should I do?
Jesus Christ, Phil, look, he is telling you he's not a big fan of that fucking idea. But it's not... why are you trying to force somebody to fucking give you a fucking good idea when he's telling you what you think of your current idea. Like, he is perfectly entitled to fucking take in what you fucking just said there and say, I think it's a fucking bad idea, Phil. I don't think it's a good idea at all, Phil. But you're fucking going to be a toxic piece of shit towards this one person who said the idea fucking sucks, and you're going to fucking call him out and demand him to fucking give you a better fucking idea.
Here, right now, someone just said, honestly, this sucks. Okay, so what's your idea? I want to hear your great ideas. So what's your idea? Some idiot actually just said, nothing you do in the room is interesting, then get off my stream. Literally everything I've ever done is in this room. Why are you watching my stream that's broadcast from the room? Goodbye.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm not going to mix colognes together. That's not the idea. The idea is when you're spending money on a cologne, it should be good of its own merits, not that you have to mix 2 or 3 together to get a good scent out of it.
I like how Lamont came back to him and said, I think you should adapt your content and socialise with other streamers. Oh, that's a fantastic comeback from Lamont, which Phil might ignore. Phil's like, I want to hear your good ideas. Come on, you said it's a terrible idea. Give me your good ideas. And then Lamont's fucking hitting in there. Where I think you should adapt your content and socialise with other streamers. That is a good idea. But Phil's going to fucking portray it as a bad idea. Why? Because the person he was ridiculing in his own streams fucking said it.
So immediately, Lamont, I think you should adapt your content and socialize with other streamers. What does that have to do as a goal reward for hitting milestones? Nothing. So your opinion is, don't do a cologne DSP tries as a reward. Instead, change all your content and socialize with other streamers. That's not even what we're talking about. Do you see my point? Everyone who wants to always shoot down an idea literally has no other fucking ideas. I don't like any of your ideas, but I also don't have any good ones of my own. So what use is your feedback then? Right? What was the point of saying it was a bad idea if your idea has nothing to do with what we're even talking about? We're not talking about me changing my content and branching out and crossing over with other content creators. We're talking about what could be a milestone reward for hitting goals of support. Jesus.
Why would fucking doing a special one-off stream where you play games with somebody else online not be a good reward for your audience? Well, I don't understand, Phil. You rewarding your audience with some rare collaborative gameplay of another content creator would be a fucking it's a good suggestion. It's actually not it's not a bad idea at all. Your fans actually fucking want to see you fucking collaborate with other fucking people. Enjoy playing games with other human beings. And according to you, Phil, you're super popular.
I swear, like, talk to these people. It's like, hello, Wall, can we talk about milestone rewards today? Oh, look, the wall didn't answer me, but my voice at least bounced off the wall back.
Shut up,
kind of felt like you knew what I was talking about. You see? What's up, King Michael? How you doing today?
I've been told to go back 5 seconds and read his chat. DSP tries it, retirement plan, DSP tries it, electric scooter, DSP tries it, different RGBs. Are you talking about the kick chat? Are you talking about the YouTube chat? So 10 seconds then. DSP tries it, hold on. Meaningful 2, the law, lots of people want, Jesus. You should hire a team to help you with ideas if you hate your community's ideas. Kick chat has tons of ideas. Wow, loving the positive chill vibes. YouTube chatting about it as well. Vincini says, this is Cade. Someone hacked my account and spent a lot of money on detractor channels. Your detractors are legit criminals. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. What the fuck? Not sure if I believe that or not. No, I don't know if I fucking believe that whatsoever. I got, Cade came here briefly for a spell, you know what I mean? But he dropped like fucking, I think he's dropped like $5 or $6 in super chats, and I got a membership as well. If he charges that back, I'm fine.
Jesus, I swear, like, talk to these people. It's like, hello, Wall, can we talk about milestone rewards today? Oh, look, the wall didn't answer me, but my voice at least bounced off the wall back, so it kind of felt like it knew what I was talking about. You see? What's up, King Michael? How you doing today?
I mean, it's a popular theory. So yeah, that fucking speaking of devil in the shop here, Vincini, who is apparently Cade, or Kai, I don't know how you pronounce your other alternative alter ego. But yeah, another person who has a lot of alter egos, of course, is somebody, a prominent Phil fan called Ryan. So if you are Ryan, then I guess fucking hope you're doing well. But yeah, good luck getting our credit card out and supporting Phil.
What benefit do my viewers get from a cologne review? Well, if you're interested in body fragrances like colognes, and you don't want to spend the money not knowing what you're getting, and you want to hear my thoughts on some colognes that may either be great or bad, and you want to learn all about it, how long they last or whatever, it could be a very informative series. It could allow you to make informed choices. For example, you might say, well, what purpose is it to watch Phil play video games? I don't get it. Well, perhaps you'll learn something about the game and decide if you want to play it for yourself based on my experiences with it. You know, the whole point of a review. Oh my God.
This is all one big bag, by the way.
Oh my God.
One big bag here.
It's like there's a big vacuum, okay? And it just sucks everyone in. Like, all the intelligence just gets sucked and flushed down at once. You know what I'm saying?
This is your community,
You
Phil.
can try ridiculous gold bar perfume to see if that's any good. See, I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, that could work. That's what I mean. Like, I have expertise on certain ones that I've been using. So I could start off the series, say, hey, here's what I'm wearing today. Here's what the bottle looks like. Here's what I think about that design. What does this bottle make you think of, right? Well, is that actually representative of the scent inside the bottle? Well, let's do it. And you spray it. Okay, so initially, here's what I smell. This and this and this. Then what does it actually settle in as? What does it smell like on the skin, right? Is it one of those heavy alcohol-smelling colognes, or is it more just the scent? How long does the scent last? All right? All that stuff. Then after the fact, what's the pricing of that cologne, right? How much is it? Where can you get it? Is it known as a designer brand or not? There's a lot to talk. This is the thing. The people who kind of don't get it is kind of uninformed. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't get it, it's probably because you don't wear it. You don't understand how annoying and confusing it is. Do you also want to know what's bullshit? And this actually, legitimately, this pisses me off. Because you might not be aware of this, guys.
Oh, here we go.
I say guys because it's mostly guys who are going to be affected by this, right? A lot of cologne marketing is a scam. What do I mean by that? Right now, let's say that you were going to go to a store that sells cologne, a department store, a men's clothing store, sometimes hell, even makeup stores for like women and men. Well, they sell cologne, right? Were you aware that the testers that they put in the stores, sometimes, not always, the testers have a hyper-concentrated version of the cologne in them? They're not actually giving you the actual strength of the cologne that you're going to buy. They're actually giving you a stronger version that smells better. So then you go and you buy the bottle, and it's weaker than what the tester was. So you got fucked. You smelled it. You were like, I can't believe how good that smells. Okay, I'm going to buy it for $100. It's worth it. Then you go home and you spray it on yourself, and you're like, why is it so weak? Because you got scammed. I can help you with that. Because I've been scammed. I know all about it. I can explain to you how this all works. But the thing is, people don't get it. And I didn't know about it at all until the last few years.
But Phil, you're going to charge your audience $1,500 to explain 1 cent of your own opinion. So it's like you're saying, so you're trying to scam your audience out of $1,500 to fucking tell them about one particular scent that you fucking got on, for a cheap price. Like, it sounds like you're trying to operate a bigger scam than these fucking fragrance shops are.
I actually started getting into it, and I was like, wow, there's a lot to this that you don't really get until you get into it. Did you also know that you got to be careful about where you buy cologne? Because there's tons of places online that try to sell it, and they actually scam you, and it's not real. Knockoff cologne is a huge problem online, because you can't verify what you're getting. What's up, Toasty Chestnuts? King Furbs, I don't have fight sticks. He says, I'd rather have you review fight sticks you have knowledge of. I don't have fight sticks and knowledge. I use one fight stick. That's what I mean, like, and that's another thing. What would be another thing? Wine tasting. Am I into wine tasting? No. So that's not something that I can add anything to. But wine tasting is something absolutely huge. There's a giant community for it. There's a whole online community for it. Reviewing wine online is actually a huge fucking thing. But if I said DSP tries it wine, would you guys care? I don't really drink wine, so I don't know anything about it. Cologne I've actually been involved with, and I have some experience I can share, okay?
Who fucking cares?
That's completely false. Someone just said cologne smells different on everyone. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The only way that cologne smells different on you is if you actually don't wash, all right? That's true. If you don't shower and you stink like ass and you spray cologne on your body, it'll smell different combined with your own natural musk. Most people shouldn't be stinking constantly. Just wash your fucking body, okay? What cologne am I wearing right now? This one right here. This one. That's actually what I'm wearing. All right, Vincini, if that is really you, I got your message. I don't know if what you're saying is true or not, but I want to let you know I got your message. If that really happened, I'm sorry. Someone said their account got hacked and stuff. That's messed up. Sorry to hear that. Well, that's the thing. Nutcase says if you use scented body wash, the mixture smells different. You're not supposed to wear scented body wash with cologne. You're not. The whole point of cologne is that you're applying it to give yourself a certain scent for the day. And that's it. You're not supposed to use different colognes in one day. You're not supposed to use a body wash that has a scent and then a cologne. You're not supposed to do that. Do you see how people don't even... Just initially, this discussion of 10 minutes, we've already taught people a ton of shit about cologne that they didn't know. This very basic discussion. People are saying things in chat like that. And they're like, they don't even understand how cologne works. What would be the point of cologne if you're going to use body spray, if you're going to use a scented body wash? You're not supposed to do that. And that's true. Cracker Jack says, well, the whole chat's probably teenagers. It's either people who are teenagers or not teens but have no knowledge of cologne because they don't use it. Well, I can educate you. What's the difference between Eau de Toilette and Eau de Parfum? Eau de Toilette is a low to mid-range concentration. It's meant to be a daily concentration of scent, but it's not super strong. It actually goes all the way from, there's a mist, the body spray, and that's a word. I forget what it's called. I actually have it in my phone right here, actually, now I'm thinking about it, because I researched it. I literally researched this. Let me find it. Here it is. So the weakest one is Eau de Fraiche, okay? Or Eau Fraiche. That's only a 1 to 3% concentration. Eau de Cologne is only a 2 to 4% concentration, okay? Eau de Toilette is in the middle. It's meant to be the average scent. It's about a 5 to 15% concentration depending on which one you buy. Then you got Eau de Parfum, and that one is 15 to 20%, so it's supposed to be stronger. And then there's just Parfum, and that's the really strong one. And that's what I was telling you of, is when you go to the store, a lot of the times what they put in the tester, okay, what they put in the tester is the actual Parfum level. It's super concentrated. It's double the strength of what you're buying in the bottle. So you smell it and you're like, wow, this is so good. It's strong, it's aromatic, I love this. And you buy it, you bring it home, you spray, like, what happened? You got robbed. All right, well, anyway. I know it's perfume, but it's actually parfum. Anyway, so, FYI, it's an idea I had, all right? I have an idea, But let's see what you guys think. I knew no matter what, people were going to make fun of it because they're pieces of shit on the internet, and I don't care about you because you're worthless humans if you're just going to sit here and make fun. If you're actually going to be like, oh, well, I don't like the idea, but here's why, and there's, constructive criticism behind it, or you have a better suggestion, that's different. But most people on the internet just shoot down any idea I have, all right? And I don't appreciate that because it's just a waste of my time, all right? Well, let's see. So it's an idea. It's something we could possibly do, all right, in between different ideas. Like I said, if we don't always want to do DSP Tries It for food, we could maybe do this. Or it doesn't have to be DSP Tries It. It could be its own idea. And Jay-Z says, what's the most amount of money I'm willing to spend on cologne? Well, here's the thing. You don't have to buy the full size. This is a full, over 3-ounce bottle. This is like 3.3, 3.5, something like that, okay? This is considered a full-size bottle. To get a full-size bottle of designer perfume or designer cologne is expensive. Usually it's like $100, all right? But you can get like a 1-ounce bottle that's like 30, 40 bucks. Even the designer ones are usually like 30, 40 bucks. And that's reasonable to test it. It's a good amount so that you can keep using it if you like it. But it's also not enough that you're breaking the bank and you went bankrupt because you bought a bunch of cologne, you see? So there you go. I wouldn't just be buying 3-ounce bottles of every cologne that I try. But this would be interesting. This would be like...
No, this is not very interesting at all. Like, I don't think of Phil Burnell as a fucking, a walking encyclopedia of fucking male fragrances. No, I don't see that. I don't see that whatsoever. I look at Phil Burnell and I think of a smelly bastard who rarely leaves his fucking home. He fucking showers like once a week, if that. Nah, fuck off. Get the fuck. I think, so, this is a fucking begment. I think we can all agree this is one big, huge fucking begging session he's had here. But it's actually good for us though, for the bingo, because it has given us at least 3 spaces in begs alone. So we had 5 free spaces already because, we correctly guessed what Phil's brand new genius idea was, So that was correctly guessed right from the get-go. That gives us 5 free spaces, and plus we have 3 more because of him begging so much. So what does that mean? We're 1 away from a full house. If we get 50 likes, guys, we've got a full house. The 5 free spaces was certainly a bit overkill, but I didn't actually think we'd actually guess correctly. Like a lot of these fucking times, we kind of, we can come close to it, but no, we nailed it. We fucking nailed the fucking guess. We fucking, locked that shit in.
If you guys actually told me or recommended colognes, I could try them live, the ones I've never had, because I'd like to start with ones that I know of and I can review for you fairly that I own, but then we could go out to other ones that I've never tried before, Okay. That's true. I'm sure. Here's the other thing, too. There's probably different scents all over the world. There's ones that are sold in Europe and the United States, like North America, that are probably different from things that are sold in Asia. Like someone like NJZ says, what about Japanese cologne? I don't know anything about Japanese cologne. That would be fascinating to try it and see actually, see actually what it's about.
Oh, what's up?
Thank you for coming, Dutchman. For Subject says you're welcome. Yes, you're one of the people that guessed correctly. Yes, you were. So yeah. I think a couple of people. I've seen a couple of people suggest such kind of similar things as well. I was thinking possibly myself as well, but yeah, you voiced it. Yeah, you were the public face of the guess for sure. So congratulations.
That'd be interesting, right?
I actually admitted this last year. I'll say it again. I
Okay. Well, that's my idea for now. Let's talk about it because we're not jumping into it right now anyway.
I've got to wonder, you've got to fucking wonder to yourself, like, what fucking cologne does Derek fucking try and use to fucking lure those fucking kiddies? Does he fucking just like fucking like, you know, spray some like fucking sugar sherbet himself hoping to fucking lure them or something? Who fucking knows? You know, God almighty, who fucking knows? He's cream. Just fucking just fucking drape some fucking Ben and Jerry's on his fucking neck. Hey, kiddies.
Right, we're not. But it's something to talk about, something to think about. Let's discuss it maybe over the next week and see if it's something that we want to do or not. All right? Maybe give it a test. Maybe do it as a test. And we see how it works. And if it works, great. And if not, then we don't.
Mangoes, or what about cherry pimps? What about cherry pimp flavour?
Don't have to do it. But I'm just trying to come up with more creative things that I know that I could do, all right, that are viable, but that I could actually add something into, rather than go to your kitchen and cook for 3 hours a meal that you don't know how to cook. Waste everyone's time. By the way, you have no way to film it, but that's okay. Just go do it. Like, no, stupid. No. No, I'm not going to go do an IRL stream and get arrested and get because I'm getting harassed by people in real life and swatted and shit. I'm not dumb. But that's the thing. These are the suggestions I get. The world's dumbest suggestions. Because that's what people want. They want to fuck with me and they want to fuck with my life. I'm trying to think of things that are viable, that are safe for me and my family and my setup, and different ideas that I can add to that maybe there's a meaning behind it, rather than just dumb shit. But that's the problem with people on the internet. They just constantly want dumb shit, and I don't do dumb shit. And you know that.
What you fucking want to do, Phil, is fucking get maximum reward for a minimum effort. Like you've already got, so you already own a couple of fucking colognes already. You think, I know, I can charge my audience $1,500 to fucking briefly explain to them what I think of this particular cologne. It's citrusy, it's fruity, it's robust. You know, it's good value. It's kind of fuck off. Just fuck me, fuck off. It's just ridiculous, Phil. You're just a lazy fucking bastard. Is so consumed by his own fucking greed. He's fucking trying and willing to fucking do anything to try and keep the fucking, you know, the money train going. Because you know it's fucking drying up. It's the same one person over and over again trying to fucking support your ass and sustain this fucking ridiculous fucking levels of fucking contributions you fucking require from them every fucking day. And that shit's starting to fucking dry up. So you're trying to fucking come up with some brand new ideas, but the ideas are crap. The ideas are fucking garbage. There's nothing of value whatsoever to gain for the audience for you fucking just, telling people how cologne smells. Especially on your extremely fucking sensitive skin, might I add. Oh, for God's sake. He would honestly be fucking better off rewarding his audience by doing collaborative gameplay. Either with other content creators, or even with fans. Like, have a 10 goal thing be, I'm going to play a certain game with this person. You know? Because they like the fucking game and they're a fan, you know, that kind of shit. Have that be a fucking reward. Have them join you in fucking commentary or whatever. Just play games together, have fun together. Have you enjoying a game with another human being. Because that's what your audience wants, Phil. Your audience fucking wants to see you fucking actually play other computer games with other human beings.
Okay. Alright. 1 second, everybody. I'll be right back, and then we're going to continue on. I have a bunch of shout-outs to do, so that's where we're going to start with shout-outs, see what we're doing with our goal today, because I want to do the Popeyes DSP Tries It, and then we'll continue on. I want to check out this story about Oblivion.
Nah, we've won. He's fucking stood up.
Burger?
We've won.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Fuck that shit. We're just calling it fucking right there. 5 free spaces, because we can guess it correctly.
Burger.
Yeah.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
And 3 free spaces, because that was one big massive fucking begment.
Burger.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway,
That shit was fucking, I mean, we have just fucking crushed that today, man, for fuck's sake. But that was just fucking, aye. The power of 5 free spaces, but aye, goddamn, that was fucking just way too fucking easy. But Phil, this is Phil's genius idea to fucking save his fucking channel, to keep the fucking money flowing in. I'm gonna fucking use cologne I've already got and tell people how robust it is. Fuck off.
Images and details have leaked. Supposedly releasing before the end of this month. That's right.
He's on $42. In case people are curious, Phil's on $42 right now. So yeah, he's gotten some super chats, right? Some super chats, like $5 super chats a few times. You know, so but his top tip's $2. He won't be happy with that, you know. Of course, it's from Anonymous, you know. I wonder who that fucking is. Probably the same anonymous person as always fucking is, but hey, fuck it. We're done with the bad man. We're just fucking done with the fucking bad man. He's a lazy fucking piece of shit. He doesn't want to fucking put effort into his content whatsoever, because fuck making... Why should Phil put effort into his content when he's just fucking going to be lazy about it? Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up there, guys. I'm going to, you know, it's a quick bingo today, nice and quick and simple. Less than 2 hours, which is fucking crazy, but there you go. Easy W for us. Tomorrow's bingo will be the final bingo of the week. I'm not going to be here on Thursday, okay? It's going to be a bit too hectic, however. I'm not going to be here on Thursday. And Phil is off on Friday, remember, as well. Phil is off on Friday and Saturday. So after tomorrow's bingo, there won't be any bingo until Sunday. So yeah, I might try and do a stream between now and then of other things, you know what I mean? Like maybe a gameplay or something, but yeah, no bingo. After tomorrow's bingo, there won't be any more till Sunday. I do apologise for that. But I'll be busy on Thursday, so I won't be here for Thursday's bingo because I'll be too busy to be here, you know. I'll be busy getting fucking drunk. Long story short, I'm going for drinks with people from work after, you know, after work on Thursday. I'm going for some drinks with some of my colleagues, you know, so yeah. But obviously, that's Thursday though, you know. We still have tomorrow to look forward to. We have tomorrow to enjoy. Hopefully we can end this, hopefully we can have a good bingo full house tomorrow as well. That'd be grand if we can get our full house tomorrow to kind of wrap things up until Sunday. But I'm going to end things how it always end things by putting notorious PIG contributions made by supremely talented Pixar Animations. So guys, until tomorrow, hope you all enjoy this here Tuesday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.